Yeah, I think we played very detailed. We know they were going to come with flurries here and there, and I think we defended well and hard. And I think they had probably two really good shifts against us, and against a high-powered team, those are what weigh you down, the long flurries and all that. And I think we did a good job, pushing it the other way. And timely goals are always very important in the playoffs, and I think we took care of those.
Didn't seem like there was any panic on your bench after you give it up the early goal. You kind of take into account what happened in game 2 as well. Why not?
I just think we're confident in our abilities, and we know going into every game it's not going to be a shutout probably against a high-powered, high-octane offensive team, and so I think from that standpoint, it's just trying to right what just went wrong. And I think sometimes, we talk about we always want to get out to a good starts and get the first goal and start from there, but sometimes it gives you that kick right away to, if you weren't ready or if you weren't in line, then everyone's has to flip that switch.
With the exception of maybe the third period of game 2, do you feel like you guys have been really good defensively? It doesn't seem like you guys have given it very much in the other 8 periods.
Yeah, I mean, they're obviously going to get chances. They're going to get good scoring looks, and that's just, it's impossible to shut a team out completely of scoring chances. But I just think that we've made it hard, and we try to, defend in blocks and help each other out. And I think, communication and positioning is huge, especially this time of year. Everybody's effort's going to be where it needs to be, and it makes it hard when you got to work through a whole team.
It's kind of a cliche, but we always talk about how everyone needs to kind of pull the rope this time of year. 10 different goal scorers. You look at the minutes. I mean, it seems like everyone's involved, engaged. Just how important is it to kind of have everyone on board right now?
Yeah, you have to. I think one line or one guy can carry you through a little bit of time, a game, a period here or there. But if you want to win in the playoffs, you got to have everybody. And I think up and down our lineup, we all have different roles. We all do different things. We all have to chip in different places, and I think that's what makes us a great team.
It took you guys half the game to get the lead yesterday, and gradually built it, added on to it. Going into the playoffs, you guys, of all the 16 playoff teams, have the least amount of lead time on home ice this year. How important was it for you guys to be able to do that? How much of a factor was the crowd? Because it was kind of went under the radar. That was the first time you guys had a full house in that building in over 3 years for the playoff.
Yeah, I think it works great both ways. I think I think we obviously were battling real hard, and they were loud from the beginning. And I think especially like you said, how things are and whatever. But just the first game back at home in front of your fans, you want to put on a good performance. And certainly throughout that game, they dragged us along and pushed us. And it's always been a great relationship, I think, with the fans. But certainly first playoff game, putting a good effort will go a long way.
Two more questions. Talked a lot about experience and how important that would be for you guys in this series. Maybe more so now that you have this 2-1 lead, and how you guys use that experience tomorrow night.
Yeah, of course. I think you draw from being on both sides of situations all the time, and I think we didn't necessarily love how we played in game 2, and I certainly didn't like the result. And now we got another chance to build on what we had from last night, and we're at home, and we got to make the most of it.
What's the message from leadership going into game 4?
Yeah, same message all the time. I think it's crazy, but playoff hockey seems pretty simple in my mind, and that's just effort. It's all out effort and keeping your head. I think these games, whether it's nerves, whether it's trying to do too much. There's a lot of things that can work against you, even if it's coming from a positive place. And the more you can work through them and stay focused on what you really need to do, you become a lot more efficient.